Happening today, a meeting is underway right now in which a panel of experts is deciding whether to recommend Johnson & Johnson be given emergency use authorization for its single-dose COVID vaccine. KTV's James Torres live now to talk about the timeline for the rollout of this next vaccine. James.
Hey, Garcia. Yeah, that hearing with the FDA's Vaccine Advisory Committee has been going on for a little under an hour now. Let's take you live to that meeting, of course, happening virtually. Right now, they're discussing the epidemiology of variants. Of course, anytime we're talking about these vaccines, the question always comes up, how effective are they against the many variants that we've seen develop so far? According to this meeting's agenda, it is expected to go on until about 3 o'clock Pacific time, 5:30, 6 o'clock Eastern time, and by then we will know whether this vaccine is recommended for approval. The J&J vaccine has two big advantages. Unlike Moderna and Pfizer, it only requires one shot instead of two, and distribution should be a lot easier because the vials do not have to be stored in special refrigerators like the other two. Now, the White House and governors all throughout the country are anticipating this emergency use authorization, hoping with a third vaccine in the mix, ending the pandemic will come sooner than later. However, some worry about this vaccine's effectiveness. Pfizer and Moderna said their vaccines were more than 90% effective in preventing the disease. J&J's only about 65% effective, but health experts, however, say not to worry about those numbers.
I don't want to get that vaccine myself because it's not as effective, from what I've read, as Pfizer and Moderna.
All of these vaccines, even though you can play with the numbers, and yes, some of these details are important, but the most important thing is we are preventing people from getting severely ill.
Some other numbers that seem to be more promising. This third vaccine is 85% effective in preventing severe cases and nearly 100% effective in preventing hospitalization and deaths, meaning if you test positive for COVID-19 after getting this Johnson & Johnson vaccine, your case will likely be mild. Now, should it get the thumbs up from the advisory committee, the FDA is expected to authorize the vaccine by weekend. That means we could see millions of doses of this vaccine circulating with the rest as soon as next week. Reporting live this morning, I'm James Torres, KTVU, Fox 2 News.